Use the buddy system. What do I mean by that? Well, you'll find out in a minute. But welcome to the VoiceOver Huddle. My name's Mike Hathcote. I'm a full-time voice talent. And what we do here every weekday morning is talk voiceover, how to build your business, how to maintain and sustain your business. And glad you're here. Don't forget to chime in on the chat. Make sure we find out where you're watching from. And of course, as always, we certainly would appreciate a like and subscribe and a notification bell just so you can get this content as quickly as you possibly can. And don't forget, tomorrow is the last day to get Dave Fenoy's character creation method program for the discounted rate. After that, it's going to go back to regular price. So tomorrow is the last day of that. If you want to learn how to create video game characters and animation characters and that kind of thing, which is obviously what a lot of people get into voiceover for, because they've always wanted to do voices, character voices. So in the link below, go ahead and check that out if you can, and that'll be great. Okay. A while back in May, I believe, we talked about not going it alone, meaning, if you try to do this on your own, the road is going to be hard and long and bumpy and, just not great. So this is a little bit different. It's a kind of a continuation of that, but it's a little bit different. What I was talking about then was joining some sort of a training program like the VoiceOver Blueprint to increase the odds of success. Um, and you still should do that. I mean, that's definitely still something that will help. But what I'm talking about today is a little bit different. In addition to that, in addition to joining a learning program to get you there faster, um, what I encourage members of the Blueprint to do, and I'm encouraging you to do this as well, whether you're in the Blueprint or in another program or whatever, is find a buddy or a partner to who is either at or close to your level in your journey, around your same where you kind of are in your journey. And use that person as an accountability partner, someone that you can compare notes with, you know, uh, track your progress with, um, and encourage each other. Because, and this is one of the things that I, ask people to do in the Blueprint is find that, use that buddy system so that you do have that accountability partner, maybe hop on a Zoom call and, compare notes and kind of, share best practices and wins and that kind of thing. I have found that the ones who do that, either in a one-to-one scenario or maybe a small group, have much more success and faster than the people who are kind of doing it solo. So whether you're inside a training program like the Blueprint or outside and kind of trying to figure this out on your own, find someone who is kind of at your same level to help kind of you can help each other move you along, you know? And like I said, I've seen much greater success with people who do that versus people who are just trying to, figure it out on their own. So the buddy system, use it, learn it, know it, love it. All right, let's see what's happening today. Hey, there's Wayne from Port Orchard. Ding, ding, ding. He's the first one in today. Wayne's in the Blueprint. Good to see you, Wayne. And there's David from Hamilton, Ontario, and Mark from Montreal. Good to see y'all on here. And there's Grady from Brownsville, Texas. Oh, speaking of Grady, need to brag on Grady for a minute. Grady was our winner yesterday in the Blueprint for the fake audition. As I've mentioned on here before, once a month, we have this thing called a fake audition. Original name, huh? Where we do a fake audition and I post a real script in the group, and whoever the winner is, who gets chosen, gets a full audio and video demo of that spot that they can then add out there in their marketing efforts. So Grady was our winner yesterday. He did a great read for Russell Stover Candies, and By the way, Grady, I sent that file to you via WeTransfer yesterday. So if you didn't get that, look in your inbox for an email from WeTransfer, and that's where that file is so that you can go out there and use it. So congratulations again to Grady. And there's Charlie from Sparta, Wisconsin, and Jason from Kearney, Nebraska. Hey, Sean from Longview. Sean's in the blueprint. And there's Sarah, who's also in the blueprint. Hello, hello from Kentucky. Hello to you, Sarah. Sarah's in the middle of building her booth out. She got all her Auralex foam the other day and posted a photo of her unboxing that. And she's in the process of getting her closet tricked out. So she's almost there. And there's Nephi from Knoxville, also in the blueprint. Got a lot of blueprinters on here most days. There's Sally from Plano, Texas, and Andrew from Latvia. Hey, Don from South Africa. Good to see you on here. Good morning from, there's Callie saying good morning from Pasco, Washington. Good morning to you. And James from Happy Thursday from Austin, Texas. There's Terry from Fallston, Maryland. Good to see you. And there's Dennis from Grant Park, Illinois. Dennis is also in the blueprint. Good to see you on here. And another blueprinter, Tim. Hello from Altoona. There's Edward from Jacksonville, Florida. And Kirk from Greenville. Sorry. Edwin says, hey, all to my VO people from Charlotte, North Carolina, coming to you live. And there's JJ that says the VO Blueprint is great support. My support is Becky. She is amazing. Yeah. So JJ and Becky, who are on the Blueprint, are partners in crime or buddies in the buddy system, and they help each other out a lot. Tim says, accountability and encouragement is the name of the game when you spend hours in a padded room talking to yourself. You got that right, buddy. This is a very solitary career. I mean, if you're doing this full time, you know, you're in your little padded room talking to yourself all day. So it is nice to kind of bounce those ideas and best practices and support and encouragement with someone else. And it really, really, really helps. Edwin says, nice, and congratulations to Grady. And same, JJ says the same. Congrats, Grady. Andrew says, how to get a buddy or where to get it. Well, you're in the right place. I mean, there's lots of people on this list who, you know, are at various levels in their journey. And so maybe reach out to some of these people. But like I said, you'll find a lot of people in a group like the Blueprint, you know, who are kind of at your same level. And that's a much easier way to find people. But you can always find people, you know, in the chat here. Sarah says, congratulations, Grady. And there's Bob from Wadsworth, Ohio. Grady says, just saw the email. Thanks, Mike, and everyone for the love. You're welcome. You did a great job on that. It was, I tell you, the level of competition on those fake auditions is fierce. It's almost like a real audition. I mean, well, it really is. I mean, other than you're not getting paid for it, but it is like a real audition in that, you know, there's lots of different skill levels who apply. But man, yesterday's was lots of good submissions. I mean, there were a couple, you know, I don't want to say who got first or who got second and third or whatever, but there are people who are in this list of people in the chat who are talking right now, who are posting right now, who were like number 2, number 3s. Like it was close. So keep those good submissions coming. Sarah says, whoo, Construction Thursday. Yep, removing about 500 wall anchors, spackling and touch-up paint. Yep. But boy, it's so cool when you get in there and it's all done and it actually has, you know how a new car has that new car smell? New booth smell is a thing. So when you get in that new booth and you've got that new foam, it does have that smell to it, that kind of new car smell. So enjoy it while it lasts. Edwin says, Mike, will you be my VO and bathroom buddy? Maybe the VO thing, but you're on your own in the bathroom, son. I'm just going to leave it right there. Tracy says, good morning from Rochester, Minnesota. And Theo says, howdy to all on Thursday from the kitchen table in lovely Palos Hills, Illinois. I love my buddies in the huddle. Callie says, I highly agree with the buddy system. I have a dear friend whom is a veteran in the business. We keep up with each other to share our progress, our work, and give feedback. It has been very helpful. Yes, yes, yes. Always a good idea. JJ says, I got notification that I reached level 1 on Fiverr after working on updating my gig. Perfect. That's what it takes. I mean, those little tweaks, always be refining, your profiles. If you're on a bunch of the profiles, in the platforms, always be refining that, work with a coach who specializes, like in the blueprint, we have John Drennan, who is a Fiverr wizard. And, lots of the people in the blueprint who have worked with John have seen their increase or their levels increase quickly. In fact, he helped me get my profile years ago before he was even in the blueprint. He helped me get my profile to top rated seller. I was hovering at level 2 for a long time, and I had met all the criteria to get top seller, but at that level, they don't just automatically bump you up. They have to manually go in and do their review, and took a couple of little tiny tweaks, and then boom, got there, and have been there ever since. By the way, hang on a second. Some of you guys wanted to talk to Ringo, and he's right outside the gate, or right outside the door here. He's usually downstairs with my wife in her office, but she's out right now at a doctor's appointment. So let me grab him real quick. Hey, buddy, come here. Let's see. Oh, boy. Oh, this is my buddy Ringo. He's 11 years old. He is a Labradoodle, and he's already, now I guess I'm stuck here, but this is Ringo, and he's my best little buddy, and he's my booth partner a lot of times too. He's on a lot of medication because he's getting up in age, but he's my good boy. Let's see. JJ says, oh, hug Ringo for us. What a great little buddy, Theo says. Kirk says he's precious. Dennis says, hello, Ringo. Edwin, hey, Ringo. Bob says, oh my God, what a handsome boy. He is a handsome boy. Sarah says, oh, Ringo is very adorable. Callie says, oh, Ringo, so adorable. Bless you, Ringo. Yeah, Grady says camera shy. Yeah, normally he's pretty active, but it looks like he's almost falling asleep right now. So, yep. But hey, guess what? Is she home? Is Mama home? Who is that? Let's go get her. Go get her. Looks like my wife just got home, so he can go get her. All right. I think that's all for me today. I'm going to get back to work, but I hope to see you all back here tomorrow. And remember, tomorrow is Q&A Friday, so bring all your questions. I'll try to answer them as best I can. So until then, break a lip. See you later.